All right.
Fuck it. Fuck the dude, the firefighter guy. Fuck Trump. Fuck the people that support him. I just
Okay.
want you to know, okay? Just in case you're confused or it seems like you don't, whatever. If one of you were in the crowd and you're a conservative fan of mine and you end up, getting blown away or whatever the fuck, I'm making fun of you the next day on Twitter. I am.
Why? Why? It.
100%.
I mean, I got to say, I just found that repulsive, Destiny. Yeah,
That's stupid.
I wish that there is no room. There is no room for the hand wringing, and I will not participate in this anymore.
Oh, it's not hand wringing.
And the hand wringing. No,
It's not
it
hand wringing.
absolutely is.
No, it's just that
Jen just
you are
called you out on
positioning
it
yourself.
So well.
No, but
when
no, but Destiny, let me explain to you.
Where conservatives can say anything.
No, I'm not a conservative.
They can have any conspiracy theory.
I'm not a conservative.
They can have any. They can do.
Why does that matter? Why does it matter that conservatives can say anything? And by the way, I admit, a lot of the things conservatives say are kind of wild, okay? I admit that. I'm a Christian, but I look at the Bible Belt and what a lot of the rhetoric that's coming out of there, and some of it makes me cringe, so I get that. But how does that justify laughing at people dying and getting hurt? It doesn't make any sense.
Destiny,
Be like,
Destiny,
oh my
no.
God, it's so tragic.
No, Destiny,
Absolutely not.
Let me explain.
Absolutely.
Let me explain my position because I'm not a conservative. I'm not on either side in your race, right? Here's what I think
Right.
about what you did. You'd like to fire off, as you've done so far in this debate, about your fury at how disgusting Republicans are, how inhumane they are, how they never
Right.
have any empathy, blah, 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 blah. And then you yourself actually are exactly the person that you're describing. You are.
And, it's the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated. And also, you become what you fight against, right? And so if you think that one side is all unempathetic and crazy and unhinged, and you just keep fighting and fighting and fighting them, eventually you're going to become the same. And I think we could see a lot of that with manifesting itself with Destiny here. And also, I think Destiny is one of the most reasonable liberals I've ever seen online. He actually tries to make arguments as opposed to just call people bigots and stuff. And so I respect him for that. But this is just ridiculous. And you can also see it a little bit on the Republican side as well, whereas they've been fighting the unhinged rhetoric of the left for so long. I've started to notice that a lot of their rhetoric is starting to become a little unhinged as well. And the two radical sides are just bouncing off of each other and becoming more radical. That's why I decided to be apolitical a little while ago, because I couldn't really get back to, I couldn't accept the rhetoric
Inhuman.
anymore.
You are somebody who seems almost gleeful that a young firefighter with a family, with a wife and children, who he was protecting as he was shot dead, that he deserved what was coming to him because he went to a President Trump rally, a man who was President of the United States until recently for 4 years and maybe again. You sound almost gleeful, Destin, and I'm sorry. That makes you, frankly, despicable.
I don't think I'm gleeful about anything. I don't think anybody should die. I don't think anybody deserves to die. But you want to talk about gleeful? Look at the conservative response to Pelosi's husband when they broke in.
I can answer that.
Mainstream media
I can
figures
answer that.
I don't care.
I can answer that.
With all
I
due
think.
respect, I don't care what your
Let me
answer
answer
is.
that.
The reality is that conservatives
Why
have been
not?
turning the temperature up on the rhetoric. They have been making fun of these types of events for years, and now
So have the left. Everybody's doing it. And everybody's doing the same BS, and they keep using the other side's BS as an excuse for continuing to do the same BS. It's
when
ridiculous.
something happens to them, now they're looking for sympathy from the liberal side. Absolutely not. It's insane. It's unhinged.
Okay, well, how about I help you solve the issue? The issue is that we're looking at the ideology instead of the person. So the way I approach these things is, look at this. Every single human being is a creature created by God and loved by God and has an inherent dignity. And I am obligated to give them love, kindness, and respect, regardless of if their ideas are stupid or not. Whether or not I think your beliefs or political ideology are moronic has no bearing on whether or not I am obligated to acknowledge the inherent dignity and value in the human being. So I always do that first. But it seems to me that a lot of times nowadays, liberals especially, if you disagree with them, you don't get love. If you disagree with them, you don't have any value. And so they laugh at, people dying. It's like, oh, you deserve it. It's like, it's ridiculous. We've got it all backwards. Treating people with kindness and love and respect and valuing all humans doesn't come after it's not validated by them having the same opinion of you. It's
hinged.
moronic
You
what
conduct
we're
yourself in such a manner and
But here's
expect
the
people to feel
problem.
sorry when things happen.
Why should anybody on the right listen to a word of your hectoring and lecturing about how they should behave. And by the way, for the record, the mockery of Nancy Pelosi's husband when he was attacked by an intruder with a hammer was also despicable, right? I can see despicable behavior on all sides, and I'm happy to call it out when I see it.
Despicable behavior is despicable behavior, whether it is committed by a leftist or an alt-right winger. I don't care who you are. Bad things, bad behavior is still bad behavior. Period.
You, however, want to present yourself as this great kind of standard bearer of decency who sees outrageous behaviour on the right time and again and is incensed by this disgusting, inhumane behaviour. And yet time and again, since the attempted assassination of Donald Trump, you have displayed exactly the same kind of inhumane behaviour. Fuck him about a fireman who is killed because he attends a rally of a guy he wants to vote for.
My issue with the MAGA kids is not that they are not empathetic. My issue is that they support a president that led an insurrection against the United States. I'm not here to tone police over their empathy.
80 million people voted for Donald Trump last time around.
That's great. 80 million people voted for a guy that tried to insurrect the government, and it looks like they might try to do it again. I mean, like, I don't know what you want me to say. These are the facts on the ground. The idea that
you don't like attacks on democracy. So presumably you would unreservedly condemn the attempted assassination of Donald Trump, because that's one of the most egregious attacks on American democracy of modern times. Presumably, you will take this opportunity, given you are so determined to protect the integrity of democracy, you would find it absolutely outrageous that someone has tried to assassinate a president, right?
If the other conservatives on this show want to say that it was absolutely outrageous that Donald Trump attempted to coup the government,
I'm asking you.
No, bro, dude, like he's not following the logic here very well. You do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Not wait for them to behave appropriately and then you'll behave appropriately. Like, it doesn't make any sense. He's waiting for other people to say that something conservatives did or bad before he could say that what the shooter did to Trump and that innocent firefighter was bad. It's like, no, what's wrong is wrong. Period. And people don't seem to get that nowadays.
That I would. Yeah, no, I'm not going to get on my knees and beg for forgiveness or show sympathy to conservatives.
I'm not asking for that. I'm asking you to condemn what happened as an egregious attack on democracy. Can you do that?
No, I won't. No, I won't.
You can't do that. You see, so why the hell, frankly, Destiny,
absolutely not.
why the hell should we listen to a word you have to say about...
Why do you
but
think
that's what it was. That is what it was. That's what it was. It was an attack on democracy. You know, like...
been listening to a word that liberals have said about anything for 8 years.
Right,
what do you think is going to change? You think if liberals come out now and they go, oh my God, this was so horrible, they're going to go, wow, that is true. Maybe that should also, like,
Charlie, I'll bring you in.
Okay, like this, he's talking too fast now. Like, this is ridiculous. And everybody's just, oh God.
At the end of this, I promise you, and you'll get a good chance to respond. But here's my problem, Destiny, with your whole position on this, right? Is that you don't actually have anything inside you that you want the other side to have. You don't have any of the empathy. You don't have any sympathy. You don't care that someone tried to assassinate Donald Trump. You don't care that a young fireman with a family was killed in the process. You don't actually... You are not the...
Step one is being a good person and then figuring out your political ideology. Having the correct political ideology does not automatically make you a good person. And it's something that people just don't seem to understand these days. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's quite silly the way these people are. Like, check this out. Check this out.
If you can hear us, if you are with us, please, John Wilkes Booth, if you're...
We're not even sending our best to assassinate. Because what the hell was that? Lee Harvey Oswald would never, bitch.
Really?
John Wilkes Booth
It's deranged.
would never.
The person that at Trump at his rally was exercising that right that all those Republicans were fighting for. So
Are you dumb? That is not the right that people are asking for. The right to carry arms does not equal the right to shoot at the president or anybody.
can you really blame him?
That last one, the disconnect between the Second Amendment and somebody attempting murder, do you not hear what you're saying? Are you literally so blinded by your hatred and your indoctrination that you cannot even understand common sense, that you can't see the difference between protecting yourself and attempting to murder somebody? I just needed you guys to see all of this. All right, here.
It's very, very stupid. The way that everybody is just looking at an ideology and they're not thinking clearly about what is right and what is wrong. Shooting at the president, or former president, is not okay. Shooting at anybody just because they have a political difference of opinion of you is not okay. And Yeah, this is
Here's
getting...
another.
You're telling me somebody finally had the balls to bring a pew-pew, and he missed! We were a second away! We were a centimeter away from half of the problem being gone, and you missed! There was a white man.
I hate to inform you, child. You are definitely part of the problem. That mentality is definitely part of the problem. The idea that you can just, start... God. People have started labeling each other as evil so much that the hatred is getting so big that people are actually so deluded in their heads that they think that these kinds of actions are okay. It's not okay. Trying to assassinate a former president is not okay. Trying to harm anybody for their political beliefs is not okay. You are not that special. You are not that good of a person. And if you think that shooting at someone is okay, you're definitely not a good person. Don't care. It's getting ridiculous. And guys, my name's John, by the way. And if you vibe with anything that I'm saying, you can hit a subscribe button. Also, if you want to message me personally, I created a free community on School. The link is right down in the description. If you want to come hang out, I've been really convicted lately about how men need to step up and start being men. And, the first step to doing that is, stopping to procrastinate on your goals and getting out there and work and getting our act together. And so I created a free course for you guys that you guys can come and take for free. Consider it exclusive content. And, this is the only platform where I'll be actively responding to messages. So if you want to message me your thoughts and ideas and maybe recommend something for the show, then by all means, you can message me. I was going to do this video with him and Tom Villieu. I think I'm going to make that a second video because this video is already pretty long. So I will see you guys in the next video. But first off, this is just, it's getting too wild. And Destiny is complaining about people not being the thing that he is also not. And if you want to change the world, the change has to start with you. You have to be the change you're seeking in the world. All right? And so I believe that all human beings deserve to be treated with the base amount of respect, love, kindness, and dignity. So if one of them gets shot, that is not okay. I don't care about the political beliefs of the other person. They didn't deserve to be shot. Period. It was an attack on democracy. Period. I don't know why that is so hard for people to say nowadays. Anyways, check out this video over here, and I'll see you there. Bye. Whoops.